just went the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gon' murder that.
Yeah. Trying to get my mic and stuff popping here. As you all know, your boy Eru coming in hot as always. Just coming in from the gym, doing my tizzing, trying to lose this weight and stuff. Doing good, man. 227 last time I checked. I feel lighter. I look lighter, you know, but it is what it is. Got to get into shape. You know what annoys me about getting in shape? I know we got a game here, you know, right? We were on TNT tonight, so that's good. TNT usually has a good broadcast. But you know what's annoying about like getting in shape? People always have something to say. You know, like, oh yeah, you know, you should do this, you should do that. Oh, you know, don't worry, man, in due time. Motherfucker, I lost 38 pounds. You know, you could look at me and see that I don't need your help, dude. I don't need your advice. Oh, you know what you should do, start this, you start walking, you should do this, you should do that. You know what you should do? You should start walking, you should drink more water. Like, man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I lost 38 pounds, okay? I didn't lose 38 pounds. You know, I was about to say something crazy, but I didn't lose 30 pounds smoking crack. Okay, I was gonna say something else. But yeah, man, TNT's about to get back in, about to get busy again. So this is the in-season tournament thing. You know, I don't really care too much about it. Last year was pretty exciting. This year, we'll see how it goes here. You know, I would love for the Knicks to catch fire, you know, and possibly advance in this tournament. Today, you know, just watching, you know, off and on as I was on my movements, it looked like the Knicks were giving it to them there. Karl-Anthony Towns looks like somebody that's actually, you know, more than what a lot of people thought he was, right? You know, he's not Julius Randle. He's not Patrick Ewing. You know what I'm saying? He's not Shaq. You know, so people expect him to be that way, but he's a different kind of player. You know, people saying that Karl-Anthony Towns better than Ewing. It's like, dude, let's see what happens here. I see Tom Thibodeau open up the rotation there. You got Matt Ryan out there, number 37. Cam Thomas is healthy, so he's out there. Offensive rebounding by Cam Thomas finds OG for a wide open three-point shot. No good, but Karl-Anthony Towns with a no-look pass or for offensive rebound to OG Anunoby. Good basketball so far, 29-25. It looks like the Knicks get up for Philly. You know, I believe we're playing in Philly, right? Yep. Wells Fargo Center. Court is dope. It's blue. The court looks like a New York City court. You know, a lot of the courts in New York City are blue like that. Three-point shot is up. So it kind of just seems like we're watching a game in a park somewhere. So he goes campaign over to the elbow there because of the Karl-Anthony Towns going behind the back, dribbling a little bit. When he sees Embiid, man, he sees barbecue chicken, man. So he drove, delaying a lot of contact. Towns doesn't really follow through. That's why he doesn't get the foul call on those type of shots. He's guarding Embiid nice and tight. Pause. Good defense by the Knicks. Number 20 said he got fouled there. He's asking for the and one. Come on now. One thing I do got to say, man, I definitely appreciate the support. I see there's I got like 17 comments in here, more than that, you know, starting off the show. Kareem Grant is the first one up in here, Bobby Santiago. So we got all my peoples in the place. Geraldine, wow, Rob Bracey in the place. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Mega Mix in the place. Good evening. He said, good evening, everyone. Yeah, man. So my peoples is here. before I got here. I gotta tell you, man, the gym is the number one priority in my life right now, man. So I really want to get my weight down. I've been doing it, and uh, it's not easy to tell you. It's tell you the truth, it's not easy. I'm working 11-hour days during the weekend, and on the weekends I'm working 16 hours. My days, I take my days off. I don't work overtime on my days off. But more in a second. Here he goes now. Matt Ryan now. Matt Ryan is in the mix here, so that's interesting. Cam Thomas, excuse me, Cam. The fuck is his name? Cameron Payne hits an elbow 3-point shot. Got MB bringing the ball up the court, looking to give it to number 20. Number 20 has it, pulls up for a three, misses that back rim. Offensive rebound there, number 28. Number 28 is a guy that should be on the Knicks, man. He's a good player. I think he had like 20 or 30 points the last game. And B with an offensive rebound. He just throws it up at the rim. That was a travel. So they're going to call a foul, or is that a travel? Yes, it's a travel. So MB threw it up and caught it, and it was like a late whistle. He was looking for a foul. He likes to throw elbows there. He just gave Karl Anthony Towns a nice little elbow before he committed the travel. But it is what it is. It was Campaign now. Campaign, all these different names are like tongue twisters, man. Campaign split the defense all the way to the basket, up and over, throws it up, knowing that Karl Anthony Towns is going to come and get it. And Karl Anthony Towns catches kind of like a pseudo alley-oop there, dunks that. So the Knicks are kicking Philly's ass, man. I did not anticipate this, man. I thought Joel Embiid would come out with a lot of fire. I'm not sure if Paul George played. I don't see him out there starting the second half. Karl Anthony Towns gets the rebound off a Philly miss. Here comes Josh Hart, right-hand side to Deuce. Deuce is holding the ball. Need to let it go. Side dribbles against Embiid. Not the best move there. Kicks it out to Matt Ryan for three. No good. Number 28. Number 28 should be a Knick, man. Nichols number 20 driving. Kicks it out to the corner. That's number 11 for three. No good. Side rim. Sheesh. Josh with the rebound. Full head of steam. Spinning. Give it over the Campaign. Wow. Transition 3-point shot. He's feeling himself. See Karl Anthony Towns fighting down for that rebound. Wasn't able to get it. Number 28 gets another one. Big booty guys. I like guys with big booties. Oh, yeah. Number 28 got a big one. Nice, strong player. Embiid sealed out there. Good defense by the Knicks. Embiid is acting as if he got shot. He's like double the size of Cam and Josh, but he acted like he got hit by a Mack truck. But here's the thing too, just talking about working out and stuff. A lot of people say, "Yeah, man, wake up at 5:00 in the morning before everybody gets to there. You're not disciplined, and this, that, and the other." Yeah, but not everybody got the same lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? People have kids; they got to take their kids to school, and stuff like that before they go to work. So you don't have time for the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or some people are up before their kids and they're at work already. So the gyms don't open up until 5. So what happens if you got to be at work at 5? Then how the hell are you going to get up to work out? Oh, you wake up at 3:00 in the morning and work out, right? Yeah, whatever, dude. It's not so cut and dry, man. So I hate it when I see like stuff on say social media, for instance, and they try to put a guilt trip on you. Yeah, we got 24 hours in a day. So yeah, but you can but anyway, I was gonna say something else, man. But everybody has 24 hours in a day, but not everybody has the same responsibilities as the next person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just like, it's bad because like the personal trainers are trying to sell you on a dream. As Deuce McBride gets a whole full court thing. The Knicks have been when the Knicks got it rolling, we can get up the court really quick without dribbling much, and we can get layups. Right now against the Philadelphia team, Philadelphia, the way that they play, they kind of remind me of the Bucks. They have the talent, they have guys that can play, but they just don't have it clicking yet. This is Embiid's first game, so I get it. So number 20 is McCain. McCain is not afraid. Oh, this is the other guy. Number 9. Juicy Smollett. Number 9. Let me get some names going here. Let me get the ESPN scoreboard popping so I can get the names into my head while I'm just talking on the fly. Yeah, so I mean, for anybody out there that's into working out, like I'm encouraging everybody to get their health together. You don't have to work out the way I'm working out or work out the way anybody else is working out. But there's certain things, in my opinion, that let's say like if you need to walk somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and then you should work on walking. That way, walking will be easier for you as you train. So you train yourself for whatever you're preparing yourself for. Yeah. So, my whole system froze. My whole system just froze. So I just got a I don't know what happened just now, but my whole system froze like 3 times. It goes Deuce McBride just spins and lays it up there. No resistance by Philadelphia. So I'm getting a lot of pausing going on here. Hope the feed isn't messing up. So that's Oubre. Oubre number 9. Good defense by the Knicks, man. They go Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan got the rebound, full head of steam, right to the basket. He ends up getting blocked, but they say it's going to be what? They're gonna say goaltending. I think the ball might have hit the glass. Might have to see the replay there. Shout out to Nurse. Is that Nurse, the coach there, man? He's like number 37. Let's watch the replay again. He's driving all the way to the basket there. They might need to replay that. Let me see. Did he get it off the glass? No, he did not. So that might be, I don't know. It could have been over the cylinder. I don't know. You're gonna have to they're gonna have to look that over. So I mean, it's worth it. It's worth challenging. So it's good challenge there. Yeah, what I was saying about the working out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if you do a lot of walking, or if you stand doing a lot of standing, then you should do exercises to help you build strength so you can do the things that you normally do day to day. Like if you walk from the train station or something like that, then if you go to the gym, then you should walk at the gym. Walk at the gym to try to increase your stamina walking. So then when you walk normally, you'll notice that you'll get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stand up and stuff all the time, then you need to build the strength up in your legs. So you got to get in those machines and strengthen your legs. If your back is hurting you, you have to figure out a way to get your back strong. There's plenty of different things that you can do. You don't have to necessarily work out to play football. And I think that's the big problem. We like sports and stuff. We're on a commercial right now, but we like sports, man. So we tend to work out in the back of our mind to play a sport. So like up until this day, like I haven't played basketball in years, but I still kind of like work out to play basketball. This year it might be the first time in my entire life that I'm not working out for any particular sport or anything like that. Saying I'm just working out to get my health in order, to get myself to the point where I can start to figure out what I want to do next. And basketball might not be the on the list this time around. So I just think that's like a dope milestone in the life, I guess I want to say. So that's what I encourage most people. A lot of people that watch this show are typically my age, like a little bit younger and a little bit older too. So, everybody around this age group are working people, working families, people with kids and stuff, responsibilities, grown people responsibilities. So, there's a method to get yourself in shape. You just have to work at it. You don't have to be in the gym 2-3 hours. You can just get into the gym and work on the things that are lacking. Yeah, definitely. Even like sitting down, if you sit at the desk all the time, sometimes you find yourself plopping in the desk. Get your legs strong. You know what I'm saying? Get your legs strong. Do body weight stuff. You don't have to necessarily do a whole bunch of stuff at the gym, like big machines and all this. If you want to lose weight, stop eating. Straight like that. Stop eating. Like you're not a kid anymore. You're not gonna run a marathon every time you go to the gym, to lose body fat. You're not gonna do that. So you have to stop eating. Work out moderately and stop eating so much. Like for real. And then once you get your weight down to where you want it to be, like how I'm doing, once you get your weight down to where you want it to be, then you can start to eat normally. But now you have to eat responsibly, and that don't go back into old habits. So everything is training, guys. Everything is training. So I got to emphasize that on the show, man. This is Dire Knicks podcast. It's about Knicks and stuff, but people put a lot of pressure on our Knicks players. Oh, stop the podcast. They don't want the Knicks to do the roommates podcast anymore because he's like, yo, they got to concentrate on basketball. But what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like people like you're fat in real life. So then maybe you need to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Stop focusing so much on other things and go to the gym and get yourself together. So anyway, we're back into the game here. Tip off. Number 11 has it, gives it over to number 20. 20 gets it, fakes off to number 16 to the elbow. I mean, Jericho Sims literally. I mean, I get the frustration with Jericho, man, but he goes number 16, just spinning and losing there, and they're gonna call a bullshit foul on the Knicks. So that's Martin. Martin is the player that's formerly from Miami. So you went to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, they was doing the best they could to build a championship kind of team, but with Embiid out and stuff, man, they behind the 8 ball. So right now they got what's his name here? Did he start the game? Yes. This is Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin, his brother's Cody Martin, but Caleb Martin, he's the one that was in Miami. So he actually started with Paul George. Paul George played 10 minutes. Waiting for Paul George to make another appearance, man. I don't know if he's hurt or something. Paul George finished with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. I don't know if he's in the game or I just don't recognize him or something. Kyle Lowry's been starting for them. They got an interesting team, man. Yeah, Boozley, whatever his name is, number 28, the one with the big booty. He's from Europe, man. He had a really good tournament, for the Olympics, and he ended up getting a nice contract with Philadelphia, man. He's a good player. So anyway, here goes Brunson now posting up Martin. Martin's playing him really tight, hand checking him basically. He just literally pushed off on his hip. Gets it over, gets it to Mikhail, back to Brunson. Brunson fakes a 3. Number 20 pops up in his face there, touching, a lot of hand checking. Brunson with a short jump shot. But the NBA, I've been noticing that, man. They're allowing hand checking now. They're letting guys palm guys on their hip and stuff. So all of a sudden, hand checking is back nowadays. See, watch the move. The number 20 is like he's like straight hand checking him. Like literally, Cody Martin literally had his hand on his hip and he pushed really hard on his hip when Brunson drove. So it's it's just weird how the NBA just changes stuff on the fly like that. Brunson at the free throw line. Like I said, the court is kind of distracting. There's a lot of blues, shiny blues. But like I said, it reminds me of a New York City basketball court. The courts by me over here, they were blue. They just destroyed them. So hopefully when they put them back, that they look good. See what happens. Scores 40-35. I got to get into remember to keep saying the scores. I'm at the 7:06 mark. Really 7:18. I'm at the 7:18 mark. So I'm a little bit behind the score as you see on the screen. So anyway, you got number 11 dribbling up the court, give it to number 20 to number 16. Nope. Fakes it, keeps it number 20. So they basically ran the same play back to back. Number 20 all the way to the basket. Wasn't able to score, but that's Oubre, he got fouled. So I don't know who number 20 is, man. Number 20, what's his name? That's McCain. So this guy McCain, he got a lot of confidence. I'm trying to click his name there. It looks like he's like a new player. So I'm waiting for the internet to catch up here. So I'm looking for McCain. Yeah, I got too much going on here. So like the stream is kind of like messed up a little bit. Hopefully I don't get messed up on my end. But this is Jared McCain here. Trying to get some information on him. So yeah, my system is definitely fucking up right now. So McCain has been averaging 10 points per game, 2 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 6'3", 195. He's from Duke. This is his first year. He was drafted number 16. Jared McCain. Jared McCain, he probably should have gotten drafted a little higher. So he kind of fell in the draft this year. He's a good player, as you can see, very confident, man. So he's probably going to be one of those guys that we're gonna remember his name as time goes on. Jared McCain. My son is older than him. That's the type of time we're on right now in the NBA, where my son is older than this kid, man. So time flies, bro. So let me get back into the regular action here, because I'm definitely getting the circle of death, out here on these streets. So I don't know what's going on with that. And while that's figuring itself out, let me get the NBA.com scoreboard on there. Let me see if I can live this. Definitely lost some footage there. So I'm at the 6:37 mark. Kyle Lowry is walking up the court. He's another big booty boy. Knicks are up 40-36, 6:34 in this game. McCain has it. Philadelphia's running the same play back and forth there. Oubre gets it, top of the key, 3-point shot, no good. McCain taps it out to Drummond. Drummond on the inside, drive all the way to the basket, was able to lay it up. Drummond is not fair, for him, man, because he's a guy that should still be starting in this NBA. He might not be the brightest player, but he still can do everything that he's been doing his whole career. He just lost on Towns just now, but good defense by Lowry to stop the basket. But Drummond, like I said, he's not the smartest player, but if you gave him minutes, he's probably still would give you 15 to 17 points and 12 to 15 rebounds. So here goes Paul George, man. So Paul George is in this game here. I don't remember if he started the second half, but he's back in the game now. Josh Hart, he's guarding Josh Hart now. Brunson top of the key, being guarded by Martin, top of the key. Drummond comes in there, gets a hand on it. Josh slaps it, but Paul George ends up with it. Stops it from going out of bounds. Throws an overhead pass, no good. Got Bridges picked it up. He's being guarded tightly by Oubre. Give and go from Townsend. And Bridges drives left, stops his dribble, got nowhere to go, gives it to Brunson, swings it over to Josh. Josh fakes a three. George fouls him, impeded his movement. He's going to get some free throws, maybe. I don't know if they're in the penalty yet. So, Paul George looks good, So he is getting free throws. Josh Hart will get free throws. So Paul George looks good. He's got a lot of age on him, though, man. The Knicks could have gotten him, but we didn't want to give him that contract. You know what I'm saying? But he still looks good. He still looks like Paul George, not for nothing. Towns, good pass there on the inside to Brunson, but he threw it into two of Philadelphia people. He had Bridges wide open. He should have gave it to Bridges. Here goes Martin. Martin going against Brunson there. He's looking like barbecue chicken. But Bridges now, he's guarding George. Step back jump shot, no good. Josh with the rebound. Here goes Josh, full head of steam. Looking left, looking right, all the way to the basket. Hardcore layup, got fouled like crazy. The referees finally blow the whistle. Josh Hart never gets these foul calls, man, but he got two back-to-back now, so you got to make his free throws. Josh Hart looks to be in better shape than he was last year. Last year, he started the vegetarian diet, so he looked like a little light compared to how he normally looked in his career. He always looked real thick. He was always like a thick kind of player. But last year, with the vegetarian diet, he definitely lost something. But as you can see there, when he bent forward, you can see his shoulders, man. So he definitely put on a little bit of muscle in the offseason. It looks like maybe like 5 pounds, not really much, but a little bit goes a long way. I see some people talking here. Rob Bracey got a paragraph here a little early. He says the front office must have had a concern with Tibbs. Never seen multi sub package from him in the Knicks. Yeah, I noticed that too, man. Matt Ryan got some run, so they must be, something must have happened. They must have had a team meeting. The coaches must be getting involved. And also too, man, you got to credit us too, people that complain on social media and stuff like that. Wow, Paul George just threw up a shot, went off the backboard, and it goes in. He's looking for a foul too. Shit. So anyway, that's the thing with star players. They make bad shots. He goes Brunson on the inside, taking a lot of contact. Is it to Josh? Josh just pulls up for the three at the top of the key. No good. Drummond with another rebound. Lowry has a left-hand side. Cross-court pass there to Martin. Martin tries to get over. He traveled and he freaking ran over Brunson. These NBA players will never do nothing wrong, man. He said, I didn't do that. You're like, come on, man. He's pleading this case. Like he legit just ran over Brunson. Look, he dribbled. Brunson is already there. He did a hop step. He hop stepped right into Brunson. So he's trying to say that Brunson had moved into his way. He's allowed to play defense. I don't get it. So Philadelphia is going to call a timeout, I believe. So they're going to get a timeout so they can complain to the refs more. Score is 43-41, 4:33 left in this game here. Yeah, so, I mean, something must have happened because, like I said, you got to give credit to each other because, I mean, our voices are being heard, whether it's like social media or whether it's like YouTube channels or Twitter or anything, Facebook, you got Instagram. People are letting their voices heard, and it's not just bullshit. It's not just people complaining. People are really giving real basketball analysis on these games here. And it's like a cheat code for these guys. It has to be a cheat code. Because, I mean, once guys are arguing and stuff like that, you can say, listen, I saw this podcast. This guy said this. I think that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure they have these conversations. Why not? You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't dare admit that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to ever give us any credit. But, they wouldn't dare, like, mention that out, unless it's something that suits them. If it's somebody that's popular enough to make them look cool, then they'll mention them. So that's always on that bullshit. But whatever. You got Holcomb in the place, man. I saw Holcomb said a couple things here. He said, Eru here from the start, ready for that Eru play-by-play. Hey, man, sorry for the late start. Gym time, man. Like I said, gym is the most important thing right now for me. Like, I really, really need to get this weight down. Like, right now, the weight is going down. So the body fat, I'm really focusing on the body fat. Not necessarily just weight, just to lose weight. I'm trying to focus on the body fat, trying to keep the muscles there. Like people just don't get it. They like to give you advice and stuff, but people don't really get it. And also too, if somebody's never done it, then something, you shouldn't follow their advice. If anything, you guys can work on it together, and see if they're interested to dig in like you are. If they're not, then you just kind of just like take what they say with a grain of salt. Yeah, but I've been in the gym lifting as heavy as I can lift, lifting Lifting is heavy is like a lift. It sounds one way, but I'm doing 8 reps each exercise. I'm doing 4 sets, 8 reps for each set. I try to like I do a lot of exercises, man. I want to say like maybe eight exercises in a night, and I do 45 minutes walking on the treadmill. So I'm getting busy, man. Trying to keep that muscle up. So the reason why I'm lifting as heavy as I can is just so I can force my body to keep the muscle. Because by working the muscle hard, it lets your body realize that you need to keep the muscle. So then it'll just look to burn the fat more than anything. So that's the thing. Of course, you got to eat a lot of protein and stuff to try to so your body can have something to use. Because if it doesn't have it, it'll burn it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of little gems and stuff. I have a fitness page, man. It's actually Diehard Eru on Instagram, and I also have a Diehard Eru on YouTube. Also, I haven't really used it that much. Just definitely embarrassed to tell you the truth. Didn't really want to be posting daily. If I didn't have the confidence to lose it. So anyway, I'm losing it now. So now I'm like, I might as well just wait till I get to my goal before I start to post stuff, and then I'll post like old pictures and stuff like that just to do a compare contrast, and then just give the same advice that I'm giving now. I just want people to get the word out, man. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to believe all the bullshit you see around you. Brunson has it now, coming across the timeline. Martin guarded him real tight, man. Chopped him in his stomach just now. Brunson gets it back. Martin right on top of him. Karl Anthony Towns sets a screen. He should have threw it back to him. Goes inside to Josh. Josh throws it out to OG. OG for the elbow three. And an out, knocks that down. Oubre inbounds now. Lowry back to, they're just playing pity pat here. Oubre brings it across the timeline there. 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Knicks up 46-41. You got Khalid Martin there, gives it over to Paul George. Hop steps into the jump shot. He doesn't take it. Splitting the defense, double screen. OG's stalking him there. Brunson did a good job of double team. He drives on OG. Good defense there by the Knicks to try to help defend there. No shot. Josh pushes it, looking for mismatch there. OG catches it. OG falls to the ground, and Mikal Bridges picks it up. Mid-range jump shot. That should be good. He knocks it down. Mikal Bridges is becoming an adept at that mid-range jump shot. He's smiling. It makes him feel good when he hits those shots. Kyle Lowry laboring across the timeline, gives it back to Martin, back to Lowry. Lowry comes around a Drummond screen, crosses over, just pulls up for three. All strength. Josh Hart, and they'll get the slap back from Karl Anthony Towns. Josh is looking for some transition. Brunson gets it, drives baseline, gives George a little bump, and then finishes it off there. A nice little layup. Knicks got it cooking, man. 50-41. Paul George bringing the ball up the court. Philadelphia's been making a lot of substitutions. Lowry has it now, being guarded tightly by Brunson. Drummond has it, looking to give it to Oubre, sets the screen. Bridges has it. Good defense there, got a piece. Karl Anthony Towns and Josh are fighting for the rebound. They get it. Josh has it now. Crossover, almost a travel. Did the referees call a travel? Yes, he did. Mikal Bridges should have kept it. He gave it to Josh Hart in a funny position where he couldn't control it. So turnover by the Knicks. Guys get too happy, man. You have it, like Mikal Bridges needs to take it himself. Too unselfish, man. So Vinny Blanco wants to know, is this Eru or AI Eru? I get it, man. Yeah, I've been using the AI pictures. The AI pictures are pretty cool. Because I don't really take too many pictures of myself. I'm a working guy, so the AI stuff definitely can set the mood a little bit for what the picture I'm trying to convey. So that's dope. Hopefully, I start looking more like the AI Eru for real. I used to look like that, which is bugged out. It looks like a younger version of me. Yeah. So I used to be, I used to walk around 185. So when my kids were born, that's the weight I was. I was 185. I still play basketball and that type of thing, so I was very comfortable at 185. I went down to 175 before I met my wife, and I was just too light, but I was super athletic at that point. I was just black. You couldn't really stay in front of me. I was very limber at 175, but I felt too light. Well, 185, I felt great. Sometimes I would get up to 205, but then I would drop back down. I played back and forth 205 to 185. Like I said, I went up all the way up to 265, guys. Now I'm 227, trying to get to 215, and then I'll start to lift. When I start to eat normally, lifting and stuff like that, and hopefully my muscles will pop a little bit, and then I can assess myself from there. Vinny Blanco wants to know what the routine is like. So the routine I'm doing push, legs, pull, push, legs, pull. So for you can Google that. Anybody can Google that. As the Knicks back in action, Brunson's bringing it across the timeline. So push is like anything pushing. So like basically chest exercises. I'll add biceps to that. The next day's legs, just straight strict legs. Knicks swing the ball across the bridges in the corner. He misses everything, and it will be Knicks ball. As far as the pull day, that's all back exercises, and I will do shoulders those days too. I like to do back and shoulders because it just a good combination. It feels good to me. So he goes deuce for the off the inbounds, shoots a three in the corner, no good. Paul George up high for the rebound. He's dribbling up the court. He's looking behind the back, very smooth. Mikal Bridges has been on him real tight the entire game here. Paul George wasn't able to make the shot, but this guy, Embiid, dropped himself on the floor like as if he's like, on IV or something like that. Well, Jericho did throw him to the ground, but Embiid threw himself to the ground also. He sold it. But Jericho's definitely tired of Embiid playing the fucking kung fu games. So Embiid's gonna get some free throws here. He only has 6 points. He's trying to get that ball in the basket. All Embiid needs is to see that ball and go in the basket a couple times. Next thing you know, he'll start shooting threes and stuff like that. So watch out for Embiid right now. Yeah, but I like to do back exercises, pulling stuff. Lat pull downs and you know bent over rolls, all rowing movements and stuff like that. And then I do shoulders, do some shoulders, flies. Mix it in there. Sometimes I'll do biceps also just to add extra biceps because I feel like my biceps are lacking. So that's what I'm doing right now. While I'm losing the weight, I'm just working on things that are lacking. Jericho Sims comes out to set the screen. Brunson's being guarded by two people. He sidesteps, shoots a three, no good. Lowry gets the rebound all alone underneath the basket. George has it, goes to the middle, pulls up for three, transition, knocks that down. So 50-48, here we go. George is starting to percolate, and Embiid, I'm expecting him to percolate at some point too. Josh Hart has the top of the key, gives it over to Deuce. Nope, fakes it, stops his dribble there. Brunson has the top of the key. Jericho comes out to set the screen. Bullshit. Over to Bridges in the corner. Bridges is posting up. George is not allowing him to advance. Josh has it, driving against Lowry. Step back, mid-range jump shot, knocks that down. Josh Hart's jump shot is wet this year, baby. Yeah, so that's the routine, man. Definitely staying busy. I do 3 days in a row, then I'll take a day off. Then I just start it over 3 days again. There goes McCain. McCain looks like a good player, man. Good mid-range jump shot there. Brunson is taking his time to get across the timeline. Brunson is dribbling. Where's the time here? So we're running out of time here in the half. 45 seconds. Knicks look like they might be trying to get a 2-for-1 here. Brunson sidesteps, gives it over to Deuce. Almost lost it. Deuce drives, pulls up, foul line extended, misses it. Jericho Sims fighting for the rebound. No good. Josh was able to get it down. Bridges has it in the corner. Bridges is being fouled there by Lowry. No call. Brunson has it. Goes drives all the way to the paint. Up and over. Kicks it out to Deuce for three. Deuce fakes it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bam. Misses that. Josh with the rebound. Nope. Fighting. Number 8 throws it out. Here we go. Fast break on McCain. McCain's all the way to the basket. And Jericho Sims is trying to stop it. He did block the shot and he did miss it. So, almost had a curse out for Jericho. But Brunson drives. He gets fouled. So we got 2.4 seconds here. And Brunson is going to get free throws, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Guys are looking like they're about to line up baseline. No, they're going to call it on the floor. Looks like the Knicks got an inbound here. Knicks got an inbound. Philly's making some substitutions. Nick Nurse. I'm glad we didn't sign Nick Nurse, man. Nick Nurse is a bitch, bro. The way he complains on the basketball court, I can't stand coaches like that. Lack of a better word, I don't like to call people out their name. At least not anymore. Brunson has it out of bounds, throws a cross-court pass to Josh. Josh drives, step back, jump shot. That's a 2-pointer. Knocks that down. That should count. Shot was up before the light went off. So he's happy about that. He looks good though, man. Like I said, his shoulders are really, really, really bigger compared to last year. So he definitely put in some work in the offseason, build up those shoulders for all the driving that he's doing. Yeah, so good stuff, man. Josh Hart put a good first half there. Yeah, so definitely I do 3 days on and take a day off. If I need to take an extra day off for whatever reason, if I need it, sometimes I actually do need it because I'll be working really hard with the workouts. So that second day off, actually is exactly what I need sometimes. So I never take more than 2 days off. No more than 2 days off. Then I immediately go right back into the thing. I don't let's say if I take 2 days off, I don't just do legs. I just start right back up with chest. With the push. I mean, with the push movements. So anyway, definitely appreciate everybody for contributing to the chat and stuff. I see Trish in the place. Good. Always good to see Trish's name in the chat. I hope everything is good with you. Scrolling through, seeing if I see anybody else there. MYK Bro in the place. It's like the rest feel some obligation to save the turd from an extent. I get you. The referees have been calling the game really like very hard this year. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed I noticed the hand checking. They've been hand checking a lot this year. A lot of slapping and whapping, and the referees are not calling anything. But then out of nowhere, they'll call a bullshit call. So that the referees, they keep trying to reinvent the wheel, man. They need to just have a standard and leave it like that. Stop changing the fucking program every freaking year, because they'll change it in the beginning of the year, and then when it doesn't work, then they reevaluate it, and then they'll go back to a different format. So the NBA needs to have a standard, and it should be the world standard, like FIBA. But it is what it is, man. NBA game, college game, high school game, FIBA game, it's all different. Everything is different. So I guess that makes the game exciting. They go Jacko in the place. He says Sims has been a little better this game. Sims has been the same, really, yo. Sims does not really. Sims could be better. Like if we play basketball, if basketball was just like just you in the gym by yourself, then Jericho would be an all-star. You know what I'm saying? But we're playing a team sport, and he doesn't have the reaction time to be counted on to do anything, to tell you the truth. Doing what he needs to do, set screens, get open, foul guys, get rebounds. That's all he can do right now. And I don't think he'll ever be able to do anything more than that. That's all on him, man. And his personality doesn't let him do that. So, it is what it is, man. I see Jackal, Jackal definitely just mentioned Jackal just now. Anyways, let's get into some halftime stuff. So this is the halftime report. I had Knicks 54-50 halftime. Let's get into the quarter by quarter summary here. It's 27-25 in the first quarter, 27-25 in the second quarter. So basically the repeat action of what happened in the first quarter. So from what I saw in the first quarter, I didn't watch it, from the start to the finish, but I was like watching in and out. It's basically the same kind of action that was happening in the second quarter. Well, the Knicks kind of like was not dominating, but we had it rolling compared to Philadelphia. But Philadelphia made some runs to make it interesting, man. So that's basically what it is. This is an interesting basketball game. Third quarter's coming up, so Nick Nurse does a better job of in-game adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So and also Tom Thibodeau kind of does a good job of that too. Starting quarters, recently he's been doing that, but Nick Nurse does a better job of the preparation for the second quarter, making in-game adjustments and stuff. So advantage Philadelphia. So we'll see what they do in the second half to make things different for the Knicks. It's an evenly matched game here. We basically can go 1 for 1 with those guys. They definitely have a stronger bench though. Drummond is not the smartest, but he will get stats. That's one thing I gotta say about Jericho, about Drummond compared to Jericho Sims. McCain and Cameron Payne, they're kind of a wash, but this guy McCain is gonna be a good basketball player eventually. What else can I say, man? Lowry, is doing Lowry things. It is what it is, man. So let's get into the box score before we get too carried away with that. Let me minimize it. Let's get over to the game charts. Check out the shot chart for the game here. Knicks are on the left-hand side. A lot of shots in the paint there, right at the rim. A lot of missed shots, too, in the paint. And as always, it seems like all the shots are always on one side of the court for the Knicks, man. So all the three-point shots, mid-range jump shots and stuff like that are all on the left-hand side. So, I mean, the Knicks are basically getting the shots they normally get in games, so things are going pretty good for the Knicks. What's amazing right now, before I even get to Philadelphia, is look at the shots, man. 50 shots for the Knicks and 39 for Philadelphia. So that's the game right there. If the Knicks didn't put up as much shots, then we probably would be losing this game. We're only up by 4, and we put up 11 more shots than them. That's something wrong there. So I mean, hopefully that doesn't play out in the game. That means whatever mistakes that the Knicks are making, and they cannot make them in the second half, because I don't think we're going to be as lucky. Philadelphia missed a lot of jump shots, man. Look at all the jump shots on the right. A lot of shots in the paint too, man. So let's get into that. They shot 36%. We shot 46%. Biggest lead, shortest lead, longest run. This a bit nice basketball game right now. Knicks are up 30-22, just effort wise. The Knicks are just bringing it effort wise. Like I said, Philadelphia got a chance to make adjustments, man. But we'll see what happens. Knicks have 15 assists to 8. That's uncharacteristic also. So the Knicks have definitely been pushing Philadelphia, and Philadelphia has been really not been showing much resistance. Philadelphia is also a team that needs video. They need footage to look at. So this is the first time we played them, right? So second half, second time we played them, third time we played them, it'll definitely be better games as time goes on. 6 steals for them for 3. They got 5 blocks and 3 blocks for us. Knicks have 8 turnovers. That's too many turnovers for the Knicks. But the Knicks have a lot more action than they do, man. Like I said, 11 shots, 11 more shots than Philadelphia tonight. Like I said, they're shooting 35%. We're shooting 46. That should change a little bit as time goes on. Both teams are not really shooting the 3 that well, 26%, 27%. So that might change also. So we'll see what happens. Points in the paint, Knicks are pretty much dominating 28-14. Second chance points, 10-6. Fast break points is 7-4. I thought the Knicks did a good job in transition defense wise. I thought they did a good job in transition scoring wise too. So maybe some things got lost in the translation there, but I thought the Knicks did a good job scoring in transition in this game so far. But whatever. Sometimes the eye does not match the stats, man. So let's get into the stats, like I'm saying here. We got Josh Hart. Good game today, man. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He basically finished games with these stats here, man. So he's definitely been playing pretty good. OG, 11 points. A lot of people could be complaining about OG and rebounding. Like I've been saying on this channel, OG for his entire career has never been a good rebounder. So 2 rebounds is actually really good for OG. If OG finished with 4 rebounds tonight, that's what he typically does. He averages 5 rebounds per game for his career, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get 5 rebounds tonight, 4 rebounds or 5 rebounds, that's right on his average. The guy does not rebound. So he really shouldn't be playing power forward, man. We're going to have to figure it out as time goes on. Karl-Anthony Towns, 12, 7, and 2. If he finished the game with 24, 14, and 4, that's a great game for Karl-Anthony Towns. That's exactly what he's been doing for his career. If I can click his stats here, I don't know if it's going to freeze the thing here. Yeah, definitely having issues with the internet, or I don't know what the issue is there, but Carl's been averaging 24.9, 12 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists. Block shots, not really so much, man, but he's definitely been filling the stat sheet up, man. Very good basketball player. Back to his old ways, man. The rebound in the last couple of years was down due to injury, but as you can see, the guy can really rebound that basketball, man. 12 rebounds per game. Mikal Bridges still not really playing the best basketball. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. So he's contributing all around, but there's so many points in the game where you feel like he can do something, like he picks up his dribble, overpassing, for getting turnovers and that type of thing. So, Mikal Bridges got to figure it out, man, because, we definitely could use somebody with a lot more action at the 2-guard spot. If Mikal's going to eventually be our 2-guard, we definitely going to need somebody that can create a little bit more, man. So, going forward, if there's ever going to be a trade, I think to get a better shooting guard that can create their own shot, would help out a lot, man. There are players in this league that we could pick up. So I don't want to jump too far ahead. Maybe Mikal Bridges will start to play a little bit better as time goes on. But right now, just watching the Knicks, I feel like the Knicks need another guy that can create their own shot. Not just somebody that can get to a spot and score. Somebody that can actually get the ball and take their man, go one-on-one and take them. Not saying that we need to have a one-on-one guy, like we need to isolate Mikal Bridges. No, as we run the offense, it would be nice if we had a guy that was confident in creating and creating his own shot when the opportunity presents itself. So anyway, just throwing that out there. Brunson kind of quiet, 1 for 7 right now. He does have 5 assists. So that's one thing about Brunson. He's still aggressive. Everything is still aggressive, but he is moving the ball now. So like I said, guys are probably listening to us. All the curse outs that they're getting on the internet, they seem to love Twitter. Brunson and Josh, they love to answer guys on Twitter and stuff, buying guys tickets. Josh bought one of the guys on Nick Twitter, actual Knicks tickets and stuff. So they pay attention to Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So Brunson has been criticized for not passing the ball. So he's been passing the ball now, and it's been working for the most part, action-wise. Miles McBride, decent game off the bench, 9 points, if you're expecting more than that, this is what he brings. He's a 3-and-D kind of guy. He adds a little bit more creativity there to the game, but mostly a jump shooter. He can get to the basket also. But anyway, 9 points. If he finished with 18 tonight, that's fantastic. Jericho Sims is what he is, man. 2 points, 2 rebounds. What else can you say? Cameron Payne played decent in his return here. He got 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So I thought he did a good job penetrating, being that ball handler off the bench. They get into the basket. He threw an alley oop to Karl Anthony Towns off a drive. So just a heads up player, man. Good basketball player, Cameron Payne. People keep talking too much about Tyler Kolek, man. Tyler Kolek can't play defense. His jump shot is there. His defense seems suspect. His vision that people keeps talking about him being the ability to run the point. I just don't think Tyler Kolek is ready yet. He probably could, but the Knicks are not in position where we need to force a guy to be good. He's just gonna have to prove it in practice. I think Cameron Payne is just ready to play now. So I'm glad that Cameron Payne is healthy now. So now we don't have to worry about point guard play off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So Cameron Payne can shoot the three also. So everybody that keeps talking about Tyler Kolek, I wish they would stop. Cameron Payne is a good basketball player, and I think Cameron Payne is the guy that should be playing. And there's nothing wrong with the way he's playing. Matt Ryan got some extended minutes today, 6 minutes and 37 seconds. So that's right on brand there. They've been begging to get this guy for 3 seasons now, Matt Ryan. Now they finally got him. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like a favorite of what's his name? Leon Rose or something, or whatever it is there. But definitely the Knicks have been wanting this kid on the roster for the longest. They got him listed as 6'6". Some places say 6'7". He's 215. That's the weight I'm trying to get to, but he's 6'6". Could you imagine that? 27 years old, so he's up in age, man. So it's a little bit annoying that the Knicks are chasing these retreads like this. This guy hasn't done anything in his career. He's 27 years old. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell are we doing here? You got guys like Pacome Diatte is already on the roster. How come he can't get minutes? If anybody that played professional basketball, Pacome has experience playing pro basketball. So same thing with Ariel Hakporti. I don't understand why these two guys are not playing. We should not be running a 5-man rotation, when we got guys that actually play professional basketball on this earth. NBA is not the only pro league. Ariel played in Australia and Pacome played in France, man. So it is what it is with that. But I mean, I wish that Tom Thibodeau would trust the proper personnel. Like I said, Tyler Kolek, for all the people that love him and fan favorite and all that stuff, he's not the guy that should be playing. Ariel and Pacome are the two guys that should be playing. And I think it's a slap in the face that you're going to put Matt Ryan out there when Pacome literally should be playing. So anyway, that's my 2 cents with that. Going over to Philadelphia, 17 points there for Paul George. Nobody else really with the knack. You see Joel Embiid at the end there, with 8 points, all of that from the free throw line. So that's a big thing there. I think in the second half, they're gonna start to feature him, try to get him off. Pause to see what happens with that. Very intrigued by Jared McCain. I think he's a player, man. He said he has 7 points. Very solid, man. Very high confidence. I really like this dude Gershon. Gershon only played 9 minutes, man. So, like I said, Nick Nurse is not one of my favorite coaches in the NBA. I think he's very arrogant. I think he's a complaining ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word, you hate to call people outside their name. But this is sports. It is what it is, man. Guys will say, "Oh, you wouldn't say it to my face, man." Whatever. You're not in my face. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You pay for what you say. But whatever. I'm just looking at some other guys there. You got Jeff Downton. I thought he played decent too. He didn't really do nothing stat wise. Andre Drummond, like I said, 4 points, 3 rebounds in 10 minutes. Man, that guy can give you a double still to this day. But for some reason, teams don't play him anymore. I just don't get it. I think it's because he don't shoot the three. The guy don't shoot the three, and he's not the best passer like that, skill wise, and stuff. Man, not the smartest player. Blocking shots and that type of thing. He can block shots. He has done that in his career, but I think they're expecting him to do something that he just can't do. Why can't he just do what he's been doing? I don't get it. Drummond, I don't even think it's 30. I think he might have just turned 30. How old is Drummond? Drummond is 31 years old. So, I mean, they shut him down 5 years ago. It's crazy. He's been shut down since he was 27. So, I mean, the guy in his prime got shut down in the NBA. I just don't get it. So it's not fair for him, man. The guy should have been getting major minutes in the NBA. regardless of whatever the advanced stats they. I just don't understand. There's players in this NBA that are not good, but they continuously keep getting new opportunities around the league. I'm talking about coaching staff and all that. Everybody keeps getting all these opportunities, but not everybody's perfect, but only certain guys get penalized for their actions, man. So Drummond is one of those guys. So 54-50. That's the halftime report. A lot of talking, man. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. I see Coach Sear just popped into place, man. What's up, Coach Sear? Salute, 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 salute. Scrolling up here. Scrolling. Definitely appreciate you guys' contribution, man. It's my peoples, man. Trish, like I said, Trish, old head is another one. All you guys are my peoples, man. Definitely appreciate you guys coming through every single night to hang out with me, man. So it's a blessing. Speaking of hanging out, man, state. I mentioned state a lot on this channel. Brunson just drove there and fell and just tripped on the half court line. He's holding his ankle. I don't know what happened there. So Brunson is holding his ankle. Did he injure himself? Lord help me, man. Usually when guys fall backwards like that, man, it's like Achilles or something. So I'm hopefully ain't nothing like that. So Brunson is he lost his shoe. So he's doing a dramatic stretching and stuff like that. So I don't know what happened there. He's basically just milking it there. It doesn't look like he really hurt himself. Just probably like scared him, if anything. So I think Brunson is good. But yeah, man. I forgot what I was saying. Salute. Go see you in the place, like I said. So Trish here just making comments on the Hawkport. Hawkport should be in. I've been begging for that. Yeah, man, he should have been playing. Like Jericho Sims, I think Tom Thibodeau's given him the benefit of the doubt because he's been with the Knicks long, and Hawkport hasn't. But the thing is, like you gotta play what you see, man. So I'm quite sure, like this is like, see, like let me tell you a story. Like say for high school, right? I tried it for my high school basketball team. I didn't make it. Because I didn't look to try to join the team until I got to high school, until I got to like senior year. So it was already too late. There was guys that had partial scholarships and stuff like that for basketball and athletics and stuff. So the coach wasn't gonna cut any of those guys just to put me in the game. It's not like I was that much better than certain guys. So I got it. I understood. The coach told me to stop. Because he's gonna cut me anyway. So I got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's some honest assessment for a coach. But I don't see anybody I don't see Jericho Sims looking to get a scholarship to college. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is he's already gotten paid and stuff. So I mean that could be it too. Maybe Jericho has a guaranteed contract, so they rather play him than Hawkport. So I mean I hate to see that though. I hate to see certain guys get playing time only because their contract is guaranteed. That sucks. But one thing I need to say though, December 15th is a big day. Around that time is when teams can start making trades and stuff. So maybe the Knicks are showcasing Jericho for a possible trade down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Showcasing what though? Because I mean, Jericho Sims is not really bringing nothing to the table, man. So it's kind of a waste of time having him out there. But he's not really playing that many minutes, to tell you the truth. He's been averaging 14 minutes per game. Let's see what's going on today. Today Sim has 7, so he's right on brand right now. He might play another 7 in the second half here, so 14 minutes per game is basically what he's been getting. So it is what it is with that. So I don't know. It's kind of nitpicking, but let's say if we was fully healthy, right? We had Precious and we had Mitchell Robinson. What would we do with these players, man? Because Hawkport plays good. Jericho Sims, is Tom Thibodeau likes to play them. So where would these guys play? Mitch would definitely be playing one of the rotational minutes there. Precious has to be in the rotation also. So how would you mix the starting lineup now? At that point, maybe benching Josh Hart would be an option, and then you start Mitch with Karl-Anthony Towns if you're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could also start Precious with Karl-Anthony Towns. You know what I'm saying? If they did that, also Brunson like lost his shoe. That's what happened. His foot came out of his shoe. He definitely he stepped on Khalid Martin's foot and turned his ankle. So he's probably gonna go in the back and get his ankle retaped and stuff, man. So hopefully he's good. So anyway, we got adequate bench to make up for that. I'm okay with Cameron Payne. And Cameron Payne's not in the game. They decided to put this guy Deuce in the game. Deuce with a 3-point shot misses it. So I don't like Deuce running the point, man. They need to give it to Cameron Payne, let him run it, and then have Tyler Cole backing him up. So George has it, gives it over to Martin. 11-13. Josh Hart almost got a steal, pushing on Caleb Martin. He falls across the timeline there, and they're going to call a foul on Josh. So they call a foul on Josh, but they don't call a foul on this fucking guy, Martin, for the same kind of play. Barely any contact. It's kind of like momentum. Martin fell backwards. But literally, Brunson had a lot of contact too, and they didn't call anything. It's garbage, man. Oubre has it now. Bridges just got pushed to the side there by Embiid. It goes Martin all the way to the basket. A good move, good take there on Bridges. So I would like to see Bridges guard Martin, but they have Martin guarding the point guard right now. So Deuce has it, gives it over to Mikal. Mikal gives it to Towns. Towns just pulls up for three, baby, and misses that. Rebound by George, throws it up. Martin has it. Martin's basically running the point for them right now. Lowry's on the opposite end. Gives it over to Embiid. Embiid turn around the opposite way. No good. Josh with the rebound. Big time rebound there by Josh. Josh full head of steam. Got his head up. Gives it alley-oop in there to OG. OG reverse dunk. Gets that thing, baby. 10-24, 54-54. Actually, 56-54. Knicks are up by 2. Yeah, Embiid has it, taking his time going across the timeline. Karl-Anthony Towns jumps up on him. Martin has it. Martin turns around, tries to give it back to Embiid, ends up giving it to George there in the corner, knocks down the 3. OG got caught in between there, trying to cover the inside, but was too far from George to recover. Deuce has it, gives it over to Mikal, coming around the screen, mid-range jump shot, pull up, knocks it down. So that seems to be the type of shot that he likes to take, man, those mid-range pull-ups. So we kind of need to get him going. Took him out Bridges. Martin has it now at the elbow. Over to Embiid. Embiid pulls up for 3. Here we go. Misses off the front rim. OG picks it up. OG gives it to Josh. Josh is really the point guard right now when Brunson is not in the game. Turns on, gives it to Towns. Kind of like a spooky pass there. Towns is going against George. Drives left all the way to the basket against 2 people. Misses it. Fighting for the rebound. OG's there. George gets it, throws it out. Ends up going in Josh's hands. Josh to OG in the corner there for 3. Knocks it down. So this guy OG really can shoot those corner threes, man. He's like wet from 3. He's like the biggest 3-and-D guy in the entire league. Embiid gives it over to Lowry. Lowry doing a lot of bullshit with the ball. Gives it back to Embiid to get him open for 3. And he knocks it down. 61-60. 50. It's gonna be 8:57 right now in this game. Embiid finally made a shot. So beware of Embiid. Deuce now. Deuce over to Josh. Josh to OG. OG fakes a 3. Up and over. Gets into the post there, but they're going to call illegal defense. Either illegal defense or a foul on Oubre. Ay. See, Trish says, even some people speculating in Tibbs playing Sims to market him. Yeah, I believe so. I think I mentioned that a few seconds ago. I think that's the case. There's no other explanation for it. But like I'm saying, like if Mitchell Robinson and Precious were actually healthy, man, they would be in a rotation. So the Knicks will have to figure out something with the starting lineup and stuff. Because having Mitch and Precious coming off the bench, I think that's kind of clunky. Anyway, Bridges drives across, gives it over to Deuce, goes out of bounds there, swapped out by Philadelphia. So Mikal Bridges don't really make good decisions sometimes, man. Sometimes he makes great decisions. He's actually known for making great decisions in his career, but sometimes he makes a lot of spooky decisions out there. He goes Deuce now, inbounder. OG ignored him. Towns steps out to get it. Oh, man, he let Deuce come around and try to jam a pass in there. Not a good play there by the Knicks. Oubre goes against Towns, misses the shot, but it should be Knicks' ball. Oubre knocks it out of bounds. Referees don't know. They're arguing with each other. Number 21 is saying Philadelphia's ball. One ref is saying Knicks ball, so it will be Knicks ball. Nope. The referees are saying Philadelphia ball. So I don't know how the referees can figure that out, man, but it definitely was off on Bridges there. It looks like it was off on Bridges. Philadelphia underneath the basket there. Paul George picks up, fade away out of bounds. OG with the rebound. OG should be averaging walking in the gym at least 8 rebounds per game, man. 7, 8 rebounds. Josh has it, ends up getting fouled. They're gonna call a travel. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Josh is livid right now. Let me get some more light up in there. I feel like it's like too dark. There you go. Some little bit more light up on that thing. See, Josh Hart has it. Too much dribble. Okay, so he slid the foot there, but Paul George is on his back. What the fuck is going on here with these refs? So is it too much light now? I feel like now it's too much light. Let me drop it down a little bit. Philadelphia not the cleanest team right now. They basically running the same play that the Knicks are trying to run just now. Caleb Martin forcing himself inside. Pause. Lowry, corner three, no good. Josh with the rebound. Here comes Josh. Josh is always looking, always pushing the ball. Deuce is running to the corner, and Josh gives it over to Karl-Anthony Towns. Beeline to the basket all the way, misses it, and he's going to get the foul. So it's a different game, man. Karl-Anthony Towns is our center. He likes to create offense off the dribble, facing the basket at the top of the key, as compared to standing in the post and waiting to receive the pass, So we hardly ever give Karl-Anthony Towns an opportunity to score in the post. If he does get the ball in the post, he's absolutely looking to pass it every time. So most of Towns' scoring opportunities has to do with them driving to the basket. They're always showing Towns, not Towns. Yeah, Towns' dad there. He said Towns actually had a tryout with the Knicks back in the days. I'm talking about Towns' dad. So that's interesting. I can't, there's quite a few people that I noticed that, yeah, man, I was at a Knicks tryout. Back in the days, they used to have open tryouts, though, for the NBA. They don't do that anymore. Like they do it for the WNBA. Like WNBA, they'll have guys show up, to scrimmage with the women. They also do. I don't know if they've done it recently, but the WNBA, they used to do open tryouts for just women that could just pop up and try out for the Liberty, usually for the practice squad. But sometimes the ladies from the practice squad might get an opportunity, due to injuries and stuff like that. So I used to date a girl. She played basketball, and she went to try out for the Liberty a couple times. She actually was really nice, man, but she was short. She played forward, but she was short for forward. She was like 5'8", and she was playing basically power forward. Yeah, she was cool. But 5'8" playing power forward, she still used to score. It used to be girls 6'2" and up, and she still used to score on them. So. Anyway, back to the game. Caleb Martin found himself all the way into the paint, man. They don't call 3 seconds anymore. Embiid has it. Towns comes up, body checks him, gives it over to McCain for the elbow three. No good. Towns somehow got the rebound, guarded the three, and then came out for the rebound. Deuce drive, gives it to OG. Cross court to Josh. Josh fakes the three, drives inside. Right-handed layup is good. Josh Hart. Knicks up 65-60, 7 minutes in this game here, third quarter. George brings it up. Lobs, stupid ass pass there. Mikal Bridges picks it up. Transition three, Deuce sidestep, pulls up for three. That should be good. Knocks that down. Knicks making Philadelphia pay there. Knicks cause Philadelphia Nick Nurse to call a timeout. So a lot of bop in their step now. Bridges is smiling. Knicks are like balling right now. And one thing about the Knicks, man, like just using Indiana as say Indiana, Houston. Mostly Indiana, though. Indiana does a lot of showboating. If they're winning, they're going to be showboating. If the Knicks win, they might do, like just now, you might see Mikal smiling, but Deuce doesn't really celebrate. Brunson don't celebrate. OG, Josh, none of those guys celebrate. They just win the game and they do their job and they keep it moving. Even Towns. Towns doesn't really do it too much neither. Towns does a lot of in-game celebrating. I got to say that, but nobody's really celebrating with him, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that. Keep it business. It's professional. Act like you've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Act like you've been there before. Shout out to Magic. He used to say that that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, when he first got to the NBA, used to always complain that Magic was too happy about wins and losses and that type of thing. The thing is, if you're having fun, you're having fun. But the point I'm trying to make is that you're playing professional sports. Act like you've done it before. You know what I'm saying? They play too many games for you to be, unloading your all of your emotions in one game, because you still got 70 games to play. It's like, come on, man. So I get it. That's why I get on guys too, man. They get too excited about these wins and losses. We got a lot of games to play right now. The Knicks are where are we right now? What is this? 4-5. We're 4-5 right now. So we're not. This is our 10th game. This is the 10th game right now. You know what I'm saying? So we still got literally 72 games after this. So how are we going to live if we keep complaining about little things here? So don't mind me, guys. I got a whole 2 liter soda here. This is a diet. Excuse me. This is zero sugar wild cherry. So if anybody looking at calories, there's 0 calories on the soda. I don't have my cup, so I'm gonna have to drink out the bottle. I know my wife was gonna love that, but I'm gonna end up finishing it. So I got to drink out the bottle. I'm freaking thirsty. Yeah, man. So the diet, please. Yo, man, diet soda is worse than soda with sugar. No, it's not. Because people will say, yeah, because you drink diet soda is gonna make you want to eat more food. What Nobody's gonna make you do anything. Nothing's gonna make you do anything. Some people say like they take like let's say like steroids, for like asthma and stuff like that. Oh, the steroids is making me gain weight. No, the food that you put in your pie hole is what's making you gain weight, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, it all comes down to training. Like if you can't control what you put in your mouth, then you're a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? You're a wild animal. That goes with food and anything else that you put in your mouth. If you can't stop putting something in your mouth, then you're a fucking wild animal. Wild animals can't stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Human beings are unique in the fact that we can control things that go in our mouth. If you can't control what goes in your mouth, then you're a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? So definitely see you guys talking here. Yeah, Kareem, definitely well wishes to Trish, man. Always good to see Trish. So Trish says, things holding okay right now. Finally, have a few months of break from the worry. Much love. Okay, that's good news, man. Good, definitely great news. He goes Martin in the corner for three, number 16. He knocks down at three. Martin would have been a good player for the Knicks to pick up, but he went to Philadelphia. You could tell he hated the Knicks, man. Made a shift and went to Philadelphia, who was the hotter team. He definitely wanted to smoke. So we'll see them later on, man. We definitely probably see them in the playoffs. Got Mikal inside to Karl-Anthony Towns on the post up. He's never looking to shoot when he does that inside pass to Josh Hart. See, as I'm trying to tell you, every time Karl-Anthony Towns gets into the post, he's not looking to score. He's looking to pass. So there's no reason to double team. They shouldn't double team Karl-Anthony Towns because he never looks to shoot when he's in that position. Wow, Martin just hop stepped in the lane there. No basket there. Number 11 ended up getting the basketball. He wasn't even paying attention. Finds Garcon, and Garcon just misses a 3-point shot. OG picks it up. Deuce has it now. 70 to 63, 5:42. Brunson is going to come back in the game. He's at the scores table. Bridges has it now, posting up McCain. Mid-range jump shot, gets that. So, I mean, this guy Bridges, he's adept at making these little post-up plays, get into a spot, turning and shooting in the mid-range. So we got to get him more opportunities like that. Today, he's happy and smiling because this is a game that he could be successful in. Paul George making OG slide left and right, end up pulling up for a three, knocks that down. Excuse me, 72 to 66. Josh Hart right hand side. Clay Martin's guarding him tight. Got his finger in his butt. Like God, that guy's like hand checking like crazy. There goes another hand check. Hand checked them and reached around the other side. Number 20, transition 3-point shot, no good. Deuce has it now. Deuce has it looking up the court. Gives it over to Josh, kind of playing around too much a little bit with these passes. Over to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is posting up. Posting up number 11. He's going to end up spinning baseline. There he goes. Spins, jump shot, and he knocks that down. So Mikal Bridges got it going. That's his bread and butter. These little mid-range jump shots here, posting up, turning around jump shots. That's his bread and butter. Paul George has it now. Paul George is going to be sliding OG to death. Garcon has it, gets the number 20, sets a screen. Garcon is open. Kane tried to give it to him, but Mikal Bridges with another steal. Over to Josh. Josh turns, spins, give it to OG. OG on the inside, takes a lot of contact. Not able to finish the layup there. OG need to learn how to finish these fucking layups, man. He gets the contact, but he can't finish, man. So, I mean, that's something he really needs to work on, finishing at the basket. He could be very explosive, but he can't finish. So him and Paul George got I don't know if they're fighting each other, but kind of passive aggressive hand movements towards each other. So let's kind of keep an eye on that. 74 to 66, 4 minutes and 14 seconds right now. Looking to see what you guys are saying here. Wow, Mikal Bridges got fouled from behind. No foul call. George has it. OG is on his back heels there. That's what George wants. George wants to get OG moving, and OG can't play defense if he's backpedaling. Josh Hart tried to give it over there to Brunson, lost the ball, man. Josh Hart jumped on it. Here comes Oubre. Oubre to number 11, over to McCain. Good defense by the Knicks to stop the ball. It will be a foul, though. Good defense by the Knicks. You got to stop that ball from going in the basket. You can't allow guys to get easy buckets. Yeah, man. So I'm impressed by McCain. He's definitely got a lot of confidence, got a lot of balls. OG to try to bang it on him. Good defense by the Knicks, man. But I just like the moxie of the kid to at least try to do it. So this guy got a bright future, number 20. I don't know if he's a point guard, but right now Philadelphia, they don't really have a point guard. Maxey is their point guard, but Maxey is really a shooting guard, man. You really need to let Maxey go off offensively. So if McCain and Maxey, they might be the new backcourt for Philadelphia. I know I've been showing the ESPN scoreboard the whole game here, but let's take a look at Philadelphia. Right now, Paul George is kicking our ass. 23 points for Paul George, eight rebounds. Excuse me. Like I said, they got Lowry starting right now. I don't like that. So I mean, eventually, like I said, I think that kid McCain will probably slide into that starting point guard spot with Maxey at the 2. I like Maxey at the 2. But I'm not the coach. Nurse is the coach. Goes number 20 again with a free throw, makes the next one. Jericho's back in the game. Jericho gives it over to Brunson, so Brunson's back in there. Brunson looks fine. Like I said, he probably just needed to tape his shoes. I think he has different sneakers on. It looks like does he have a different pair of sneakers on? No, he might have the same ones on. But he probably just definitely probably retaped his ankles. No, so I think Brunson might have on different kicks. Brunson's kicks look a little different. So I don't know. They might be the same kicks. I think they're the same kicks. Yeah, so definitely got retaped. So he's all good. So this kid that's guarding Brunson, he got his hand around his waist like they're going on a date or something. Brunson definitely kind of like a off-scoring game, 4 points and 5 assists. We'll see what happens in the second half. Brunson has it. 11 guarding 11. Jab steps, got him moving around there. Brunson is back. Posting up, getting into his shot. Steps, tries to step through, gives it over to Campaign. Campaign fakes it, drives all the way to the basket, floater off the glass, no good. Jericho Sims tried to get it. Here goes McCain. McCain to Drummond. Drummond is telling McCain to get out. Oubre comes to get it. Oubre standing there. Mikal Bridges over to number 11. Number 11 drives on Brunson, looking for something to happen there. Fakes it inside there. Blows the layup. Jericho with the rebound. Here comes Cam. Cam gives it over to Brunson. Nice move there. Totally obliterated McCain and laid it right in front of Drummond there. Big time move there by Brunson. 76-68. About the 3-minute mark just came across there. McCain come across the timeline, going against Payne all the way inside there. Jericho Sims just standing there, not with no resistance. No resistance on this guy. Mikal Bridges trying to take advantage of the fast break there. Pulls that mid-range. That was a heat check. He missed that. So not a good shot there. Here comes McCain with a chance to cut this lead a little shorter here. Crossover. Drives. Gets picked up inside there. Drummond has it. Back to McCain for a 3-point shot in the corner. That is no good. Oubre tried to get the rebound. Almost knocked it out. Saved by Campaign. Here goes Brunson. Coming across the timeline. Got at the elbow. Gives the interior pass there to Mikal Bridges on the elbow. Bridges is posting up number 11. Gets the ball slapped out. And they are going to call a foul on number 11. Number 11, Philadelphia. He's been playing okay, this kid. Not the best player. You might need to drink some Ensure or something like that. But, I think he's been showing IQ. He could play the game pretty good. Definitely needs some more experience. But look at Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse, guys are playing guys with no experience. And like Tom Thibodeau's too good not to do that. I don't understand it. So it looks like Nurse needs to call a timeout. So what happened with? Did I miss something with Hardaway? Hardaway Jr. So something happened with Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. plays for Detroit. It said that he was wheelchaired off the floor after 2 hits to the head in the same possession. Shit. So he got cracked, in the head a couple times. Concussions are not cool, man. I've never got a concussion per se, but they weren't checking for concussions back in the days. I've gotten myself blasted a couple times. I remember I hit my head on a basketball pole one time, and I lost my eyesight. So I don't know if that's a concussion, but I remember I lost my eyesight for a little while. So eventually my eyesight faded back in, but I got hit so hard on the pole that I lost my eyesight. It was crazy, you know. So I've also been hit in the head a couple times, but they never stopped us or had us go to the hospital for concussions. I never experienced that. Only time I seen that in sports is like if you're playing softball or baseball, somebody get hit in the head with the ball or hit in the head with the bat, they'll take them to the hospital. Or football, I used to hear about that. But I remember the guys used to get clocked, cracked to hit the head on the floor and everything, and no concussion protocol. I don't think I've ever heard that until modern times here. So Philadelphia, just like the Knicks, they're doing a good job of trying to give back to the old school. Allen Iverson, is a king there. Maurice Cheeks is the Knicks coach, and he's also the Philadelphia royalty. Won championships in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. Every time I see Mo Cheeks, I just wanna poke him in his fucking eye, man. The Knicks traded Ross Strickland for him. So Brunson tried to get rid of 11 there. He really was trying to draw a foul, but I don't understand the move he made there. That wasn't the smartest move. Look at Iverson, bro. Still out there, still got the ice. Thank God for the people that took care of his money, man. McCain over to Embiid, pull up 3-point shot right in his office, misses it. Brunson has it. Brunson right up the middle here, coming across the timeline, being guarded by number 11. Drives right, comes left, gets over to Towns, tries to get the three. Oubre a little bit too close. Sweeping over to McHale for three in the elbow. Nah, misses that. Garçon with the rebound. He's asking for somebody to come here to get the ball. Embiid has it now. Dribbling around. Double team is there. Somebody's open. Slide it over to McCain. McCain has it. Oh, he jab step on Cameron Payne there. Cameron Payne got lost, and it will be an and one. McCain got an and one, just not going to the basket there. Campaign definitely got fooled by that little hesitation move there. So like I said, this kid Campaign is pretty good, man. Look at Cam Payne got caught there. All the way to the basket, no fear. Going right over the top. Right to the basket. Nice strong move. Right over the top of the rim there. That's what I like. That's what I've been saying about the Knicks, man. Knicks need to take it to the hole like that. Right to the basket, super strong. Force them to hurt you. Force them to make you miss it. He makes the free throw, 76-73, 126 in this game here. Third quarter. Campaign, right-hand side, comes across the timeline, being guarded by 20. Over the Towns, top of the key. Over, dribble handoff to Brunson. Embiid comes up, but Brunson ends up shooting the three-point shot. Bad position by the Knicks. Here comes Philadelphia, full head of steam. Oubre gives it over to Embiid. Kind of traveled there. Back to Embiid, top of the key. Oubre on top of the key. Being guarded by Towns. So they got him on the switch there. Embiid is down low, being guarded by little guys. He ended up getting all the way to the basket. Hardly any dribbles, and gets the easy layup there. So he's clapping his hands, So he's trying to get the crowd to cheer and stuff. There's a lot of Knicks in the audience, so he's trying to get the Philadelphia crowd excited. 76-75, 50 seconds here in the third. A lot of pushing and smushing there by Embiid on Brunson. So Brunson blows past him. He does get the foul from behind it. So good heads-up play by Brunson. I know a lot of people want to say that Brunson should pass the ball, but if you got Embiid on his back, let's see if you can squeeze a foul out of Embiid. Look, Embiid fouled him there. He stopped. There goes another foul. So he's a little foul fishing there, trying to get Embiid in foul trouble. Right now, I got these stats here. I got to remember to take it off. But Embiid right now only has 2 fouls. For somebody that does a lot of hacking and whacking, he only has 2 fouls. So 76-75. Looking for Brunson to make some free throws. First one is good. Is good. So they're showing Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, the entire crowd has been cheering him since he got into the building today. So I think that's dope. I don't think I've seen that like that. The amount of love, that he's showing him out there. Everybody's wearing the yacht hats, because I think he was more famous for sailing when he was in Golden State. So everybody in the crowd are wearing like yacht hats and stuff. So I think that's pretty funny. So I mean they love Clay, man. Clay left for whatever reason, they just didn't want to pay him. But it doesn't take away everything that he brought to the table when he was with in Golden State, man. So it's good to see the fans giving back. So number 11 is telling Embiid to get out, but he's not listening. So, it's annoying when the star player is not listening to the point guard. Look, he pulls up for a shot and gets blocked by the Knicks there. Garcon picks it up all the way to the basket there, knocks Matt Ryan to the floor, and they're going to call a charging foul. So that play for Philadelphia didn't work because number 11 was trying to tell Embiid to get out, to get out the way, but he didn't listen, so ended up being a bad decision there. Sometimes, as a young player, just got to get the ball to Embiid and then get out the way. If something wrong happens, blame Embiid for it. Blame the star. You don't be yelling at the star telling him to get out. Just give him the ball. Say, you want it here, take it. Here comes the Knicks. The Knicks are trying to get a substitution in. Deuce McBride is coming down. Substitution coming in. I don't know who's coming out for. Deuce is coming in. Who is coming out? That is Mikhail, looks like. Nope, that is Campaign. Campaign is coming out for Deuce. So I see Nick Nation here. What's up, Nick Nation? Let me see what you're saying in a second. I got 23 seconds. It's the end of the third quarter coming here. Brunson's looking to get the last shot here. Nick's coming across the timeline. Shot clock is turned off. 16 seconds. Clay Martin's guarding him tight. Not much room there for Brunson. 10 seconds. I don't know what's going on here. Finally, Karl-Anthony Towns comes up. 6. No action, and the Knicks threw it away. What the fuck? Just a wasted possession. I don't understand the pause. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the pause waiting for us a perfect time to start the play. I think with 20 something seconds left, I think they need to just run the play. There's no such thing as eating the clock. They should have just ran the play because it ends up being a turnover. Now with 3.9 seconds, now Philadelphia still has a chance to get a shot off. It's like annoying. If you're worried about not giving Philadelphia another shot in the third quarter, then you got to execute the play better. You know what I'm saying? You ate all the clock just to give Philadelphia a chance at one shot. It sucks, man. Now Tom Thibodeau is doing all the substitutions now. For what, yo? It's nothing but a waste of time. So McCain has it. McCain going to inbounds, looking to give it up. Gives it over to George. George, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, 1. Look, he has enough to heave it up at the basket. And look, it almost knocked it in. Hit the back rim. So, I mean, gave him enough time to get a good shot off. So the Knicks should have just ran a play. Run a play and score. Who cares if Philadelphia gets another shot at it? It's ridiculous, man. So anyway, that's the end of the third quarter. Knicks are up 78-75. So it is what it is. Let me see what Nick Nation 112 is talking about. He says, since Tibbs got here, the only rookie that broke out was IQ. Grimes was okay. But I think now we have a higher quality of vets. We can afford to play our rookies and cover up some mistakes. I agree with that. But the thing is though, like we all saw preseason. So like even when IQ was getting minutes and stuff, it's not like that Tom Thibodeau just trusted him. We all saw the preseason that year. IQ was outplaying what's the name? Dennis Smith Jr. IQ was outplaying him to the point where the Knicks traded Dennis Smith Jr. and went and got Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? So IQ earned his minutes. I thought Pat Cone played good minutes in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? I thought Hawk Porty played good minutes in the preseason. Not for nothing, I thought fucking TJ Warren played good minutes, and he should be on the roster. A lot of bullshit going on with the Knicks, man. I had an idea. I wanted to do a pod yesterday. I just couldn't get around to do it. I just didn't have time to get to the crib to do it. But I have some opinions on the Knicks front office moves, man. I feel like the Knicks are too comfortable with what they're doing here. Like we have our guys that we want in the starting lineup in the rotation, but there's other guys that we didn't account for that should be on the fucking roster. They should be on the roster. They shouldn't be in Westchester, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, keep it a buck, man. like I wanted to talk more in depth about it, man. But shout out to Moses Brown. Like I don't understand why that guy's not on the NBA roster. I think he scored like 27 points and had like 17 rebounds in Westchester. So why is Jericho Sims on this fucking team? Like Jericho Sims should be waived. He should have been waived, by now. Like, like let Moses Brown play. You got Ariel Akporti, play Ariel Akporti. And then find some minutes for Moses Brown too. Like, I don't understand. We have the personnel. This guy TJ Warren goes to Westchester and scores 32 points in his first game. He shouldn't even be there. He should be our backup small forward. We absolutely need veteran scoring off the bench. And at the fucking forward spot. So TJ Warren should absolutely be on the main roster. It's ridiculous. It's not like TJ Warren wasn't playing good in the preseason. He was playing good in the preseason. It's not like you say, oh, he had a bad preseason. No, he played good in preseason. So I just don't get it. Pat Cone played good in preseason. All these guys play good in preseason. So why aren't these guys awarded opportunities? I just don't understand. Like for TJ Warren not to get a job, not just the Knicks, somewhere in the NBA, he should not be on a G League squad, fam. It's weird, man. It's weird. So anyway, I'm gonna take a look at the schedule for Westchester. I'm gonna see if I can get up there so I can catch some good NBA action. They got some good players in Westchester for the Knicks this year, and it might actually be a good basketball game to go up there and watch. Definitely to see the hometown kid Moses Brown, see him get off up there. So right now, sloppy game. The game is still close. Philadelphia's keeping it close. The Knicks are making not the Knicks are not playing crisp basketball. Philadelphia's playing hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good game. I gotta say, it's a good game. A lot of guys aren't playing as good as they played in previous games. So we'll just have to see. Here goes Embiid now. So they're gonna look to feature him there. McCain, they're definitely calling his number, man. Here he goes, baseline. Gets to the free throw line, I should say. Pulls up for a jump shot, no good. Brunson has it. He comes across the timeline. Knicks are not running nothing right now. He got Towns, top of the key. Brunson didn't take the screen. He just goes to the basket, calls his own number. He gets blocked at the rim. Just a bad decision making there by Brunson. Embiid has it, pushes the ball there, gives it over to Gasol. He's posting up Karl Anthony Towns. He's bumping and thumping. Karl Anthony Towns smacked the ball out of his hands, and they're going to call offensive foul there. That's a bullshit call. I wouldn't have called offensive foul on Garcon there. So Garcon's looking for an explanation, and he's not going to get one. So Brunson was trying to get that ball on the backboard. That was very close, to a goaltending. So we got Embiid now. Embiid and Towns. They had words over the years. Towns, 3-point shot, misses it. I feel like Towns hasn't attempted a shot in forever, man. Oubre, elbow. Swings it over. 21. Embiid over to McCain. McCain takes a screen from Embiid. Back to Embiid. Jab step. They playing hot potato now. McCain all the way to the basket. Back out to Garcon for mid-range jump shot. Off the back rim. Josh with the rebound. Josh looking to take advantage of the fast break. OG has it. Two-handed jam. So OG was able to beat the defense there, man. Good stuff. He's asking for an and one. I hate it. Guys need to just fucking play. Stop complaining about the and one. You know what I'm saying? Stop complaining about the and one. I remember when we were kids, if you yelled out and one or anything like that, the coach wouldn't put you back in the game. It's a different game now. Here goes McCain driving to the basket. That kicks it out to Garcon for three. Garcon for three. Misses it. Josh looking. Got Deuce here. Deuce jab step. Almost lost the dribble there. He's doing nothing there. Pass the damn ball. Towns has it. Towns drives on Embiid. Embiid got him hooked. Towns is moving and grooving there. Oh, they're gonna call an offensive foul. But I mean, listen, this guy Embiid was hooking him, and then Embiid jumped on him. So he's asking, how was that an offensive foul? It was an offensive foul because he spent and right into Oubre. Look at all this fouling here by Embiid. Look at that. That's a fucking foul. Right in front of the ref. The ref is standing right there. It's not like the referee didn't have a good angle. He was standing right there. It's crazy. He was standing right there. Now he's complaining, I lost my eye, my contact. Oh, you hurt me so bad. Oh, you hurt me so bad. Oh, my God. So Towns is out of the game now. Unbelievable. Ay, ay. Let me see. So Trish got some good stats here. So Trish says end of the third quarter, Sixers had 75 points, 23 from PG and 20 from the free throw line. Westchester Knicks, TJ Warren, Westchester Knicks improved to a 2-0. He got, let's just say he has 30 points, 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. What the hell? So TJ Warren in Westchester is averaging 30 points per game. So right now he's not signed to a contract with the Knicks right now. So any team can pick him up if I'm not mistaken. Any team can pick up TJ Warren. That sucks. So TJ Warren has no business in Westchester, man, because he's a proven NBA starter. You know what I'm saying? So he got hurt. He should still be in the NBA. He shouldn't be playing in G League. It's ridiculous. Like TJ Warren is absolutely what we need off the bench. I don't get it. Like I said, if anybody wondered why I'm drinking out of a 2-liter bottle, because I left my cup in the kitchen. It is what it is. 0 calorie, um, zero sugar wild cherry. It has 0 calories. So if anybody's out there, nutrition police, I can't stand it either, man. Big for nothing, man. Anybody that's big like that complains is like it's like it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. It's like my kids. Like the older brother's always complaining about the stuff. It's like, yo, man, you're the older brother, man. You're the older brother by 2 years, man. Man up. You're the one that should be bullying your little brother. What the hell's going on here? You know? So I don't get it. All the fouling and stuff the guys do, and then if you do something to them, it's like crying. I can't stand it. I'm trying to figure out, when did that even happen? So I saw that too, man. I don't know if they called the flagrant one, or if they're gonna review it to see if it's gonna be a flagrant foul. Let me see if I'm up to date here. Let me check my live. Make sure I'm up to date here. Once the game starts, I'll click live and see if I'm right on target. Yeah, man. But big for nothing guys, man. Guys are always complaining and whatever, or trying to use their size to bully you, but then they have no strength. I used to hate that, man. I used to play in the YMCA. I used to play in the YMCA on in Columbus Circle. Shout out to Rafael Diaz, that's on Nick's Twitter. He's been on this channel a couple times too. He's been trying to invite me to go hang out with him in the gym. I just haven't had time. I would love to. I actually tore my ACL in that gym, but I used to play some real basketball there. We used to have some wars, man. And there was a couple guys, man, they were in there big, and they try to bully you, and they're all doing a lot of shit talking and stuff, but had no strength. Like, how you posted me up and can't move me, and I'm 2 inches shorter, and you got me by like 50 pounds. How you cannot post me up? Trash, man. But I miss those days, man. Competing with guys at the YMCA, it was a really good run, man. Used to get a lot of all different ages and stuff. Used to pop up at that gym. A lot of fun back in the days. Talking about early 2000s, mid 2000s. Just give me Deuce gets a pass from OG, knocks down the corner three. 83-75, 9:44 left in this game. Knicks have been cruising this entire game here, man. We playing around with these teams, man. Philadelphia, they have the firepower to come back on us, man. So right now, Embiid, he hasn't played all season. This is his first game. Here he goes with a mid-range shot. He missed it, man. So I mean, if he played a couple games, he probably would have made a couple of these shots that he's been taking. Brunson against McCain. McCain is a rookie. You gotta remember that. Brunson all the way to the basket. Beautiful left-handed scoop shot there. Beautiful. Good shot. McCain now. Garcon comes over to set a screen. McCain just threw it away, man. I was just about to praise his ability to split the defense there, but he threw the ball away. Number 11 is guarding number 11. Brunson has it. Comes around the town screen. Looking to give it back to Towns, but number 11 was guarding him. Bad pass there by Brunson, but anyway, OG ended up getting in the baseline, driving and dunking. But there was a mismatch inside. Brunson should have waited and got the mismatch inside, but Still worked out. OG was able to go baseline, going back door basically, and I'm surprised in Philadelphia, causing a timeout. 87-75, 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in this game. Knicks are cruising. Hopefully we can get this win, man. We got to get back to 500. Beating Philadelphia is a good look. It's not a good look for my pockets because I can't front. I did bet against the Knicks tonight. I just figured that with Paul George and the way the Knicks have been playing, that the Knicks might lose this game. But it's been the opposite. It's been very much like the Bucks game, where like they have their players and their star players, and the star players are the only ones that can get it going, and nobody else is doing anything. This game here, their star players, you're talking about Embiid. Embiid hasn't been able to get nothing going. He has 13 points though. Paul George has 23, but nobody else can get it going on the squad. Shout out to McCain. McCain's been playing good tonight. But outside of that, the just the collective of the Knicks. Knicks got 6 guys in double figures again. This is a theme for the Knicks here right now so far with 8 minutes left, 8 minutes and 39 seconds. You got Bridges with 12 points. You got Anunoby with 20 again. You got Towns with 14 tonight, shooting bad from the field. Brunson with 10, also shooting bad from the field. Hart with 11, and you got McBride with 15. So spreading the love around. If other guys can't score, other guys have to come in and take the slack. So shout out to OG leading all Knicks with 20, and the Knicks are doing pretty good. One thing I gotta say, Cameron Payne only playing 9 minutes. He can play more than 9 minutes, dude. You know what I'm saying? He has 3 assists, 3 points. Cameron Payne is not playing so bad that he shouldn't play more minutes. Like Cameron Payne should play more. You know, like Matt Ryan. What did Matt Ryan do to deserve 9 minutes? I just don't understand. But it is what it is. Knicks is showing favoritism. They're showing, they're not, it's no logic really in what they're doing, but whatever. See how it plays out as time goes on. Let me get the score back up here, 87-75. Still a commercial break here. Checking out my looking at my text messages and stuff. So I'm watching the broadcast on TNT. So TNT does fantastic on streaming as far as like web browser streaming and stuff. So TNT does a fantastic job, man. So far I haven't had any problems with it outside of my own system losing the internet for a few minutes off and on. But their broadcast in particular has been fantastic. It just works well. I don't know why the Gotham Sports app why it doesn't work in the browser. The Gotham Sports app does not work in the browser. Neither did MSG Plus. MSG Plus didn't work in the browser. If it could work in the browser, that would it would change a lot for me. Because I love it when ESPN plays. ESPN, I think the picture wise for ESPN is fantastic. The color and everything on the ESPN broadcast is flawless. TNT is pretty good too. I just wish the Gotham Sports app was just as good as this. That would be a game changer. Yeah, man. Just taking a look at my notifications here. Everybody's always hitting me up when the game is on. It's crazy. So they're showing some footage here of Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson on one side, he kind of like smiled, looked at Curry just now and smiled. So that's cool, man. Guys getting older, and that happens all the time, man. Guys, John Starks was even traded for Sprewell. And Oakley played for Toronto for a little while too, man. So it's weird to see other guys. Mason played for Charlotte, played for Miami. So different places. They should have. It's weird to see guys in other uniforms. All right, so we're back in action here. Brunson crossover on McCain. McCain is right there. Got a lot of heart. Josh Hart, speaking of which, has it interior pass there to Towns. Towns floating, kind of a push shot / hook shot there, and knocks that down. Here comes Philadelphia. You got Martin on the left elbow now, looking to create something there. Paul George with a legal screen. They allowed an illegal screen just now. He literally pushed somebody with his body and held him and allowed Martin to get to the basket. I just don't understand. That was an illegal screen all the way. Goes Brunson now. Brunson trying to give it to Towns. He missed the pass there, ends up shooting it. No good. OG slaps it, but George was able to get the rebound. So George getting the ball across the timeline. Takes a screen there. He gets hit by his own player. This guy Embiid hit his own player there. He goes OG. Fast break. Gets the jam there right over top of Lowry. Sheesh. Cameron Payne loves it. You can tell Cameron Payne smokes a lot of weed in the offseason. He just has a weed mouth. Because George coming around the screen there, trying to give Embiid a jump shot. I don't know why OG allowed him to get that shot off, but Embiid misses another shot. Brunson has it now, looking up the court. 7:05, 91 to 77. Knicks are cruising, like I said. Brunson has it, gives it over to Towns. Towns is posting up Paul George, this barbecue chicken. Typically, when he posts up, he doesn't really shoot it. He just shot a bullshit shot just now. I didn't like that. I did not like that shot at all. Anyway, George has it now being guarded by Deuce. Double dribble through his legs there. Comes over, pulls up, no good. Towns with the rebound. Towns ran for that rebound, man. Trying to take advantage. Fast break. Deuce for three. Misses it. Khalid Martin with the rebound. Lowry has it now. He's moving pretty fast. Half court. Gives it over to George. George at the elbow being guarded by Towns. Cross court pass to McCain. Brunson jumps out at him. Sidestep. 3-point shot. Knocks it down for McCain. So that makes it 80. 91 to 80. Knicks are up by 11. 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Tom Thibodeau is going to call a timeout. So I don't think you necessarily needed a timeout there. But Tom Thibodeau doesn't see something. He doesn't like something there. So he's going to call a timeout. I want to talk it over. Yeah, man, good NBA action so far. Like I said, the Knicks are fooling around with Philadelphia. They're not making the shots that they normally make, that they would normally make, let's say, like a month from now. So the Knicks are definitely lucky about that. Also, too, man, a month from now, the Knicks are going to be so much more crisp. So I'm giving Philadelphia some love, saying that in a couple months they won't be playing like this. But also in a couple months, the Knicks won't be playing like this either. So that has to be said. That has to be said, man. So with all the complaining that like I said, we've been doing, I think we know better. People that's been around the game and been watching the games all the years, you already know how this thing goes. You know what I'm saying? As time goes on, the cream rises, bro. The cream rises. Knicks Nation 112 again. He says Pac showed more than Ryan, but I guess Ryan is a vet, so he gets minutes over Pac-Man. Yeah, he's a vet, but Matt Ryan hasn't done anything statistically to warrant him getting that type of love like that. Because TJ, if anything, TJ Warren should be the guy. Like we should have TJ Warren instead of Matt Ryan right now. Like they like Matt Ryan so much that they drafted him in the G League, which they didn't have to. If they already planned on signing him to the main roster, why waste the fucking Westchester Knicks draft pick on Matt Ryan? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. If we were just gonna sign him anyway, it doesn't make no damn sense. Anyway, Brunson comes across the timeline. Got Khalid Martin now. Khalid Martin literally was. Brunson had to grab him, just make him stop. I mean, the hand checking is ridiculous. Towns exploded to the basket, man. Misses it, but I mean the first step of Towns sometimes and the agility of him going to the basket at his size is pretty good, man. Good agility. Sometimes he looks like Patrick Ewing the way he moves, but he moves so much more quicker. The lateral, not necessarily lateral movement, but him being able to go on an angle, blasting to the basket, man. If he's motivated, is really nice, man. So Kareem Grant, yeah, man. I think the whole world would rather have TJ Warren than Matt Ryan, man. That's ridiculous. Because I mean, even TJ Warren's defense is better. His rebounding ability is better. It's like, what the hell, man? I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. The Knicks play back to back, man. So tomorrow we play another game back to back. I forgot who we play next. Let me see. But the Knicks are back at home, I believe. Yeah, so we play the Bulls next, back to back. We play them tomorrow. Yeah, so I wish I had a dedicated pod to talk about what I want to talk about here. Broken play ends up with a McCain elbow three, knocks that down. So Philadelphia is inching. It's a 9-point lead, 92 to 83, 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Here we are in crunch time. Knicks are kind of floundering here. Philadelphia is starting to find a mix there. Brunson gets all the way to the basket, bro. I don't know how the hell he did that, but he ended up getting a layup right at the rim. Shortest guy in the court, able to bully everybody like that. It's ridiculous. But Brunson did it just now, man. Paul George there got OG on his hip, shoots a bad shot. Towns with the rebound. Brunson is trying to bait somebody into a foul there. Towns is standing there. He's got to get the ball back to him. Brunson calls his own number, misses a shot at the rim, no foul call. He should have passed it to Towns there. Been a little too aggressive. Lowry transition 3-point shot, missed it off the back rim. If he knocked that down, that would have been bad. Here goes Mikal Bridges coming across the timeline. Mikal Bridges is in the game. You got to get him involved too, man. He's dribbling right now. Towns is there. Tries to set a screen. He does. Mikal Bridges trying to go downhill on him. Pull up mid-range jump shot. No good. Towns jumps in there and picks up the rebound. Good nose for the ball. He's dribbling, trying to get loose. Outside pass there to Josh. Josh for three. Knocks it down. Wow. Josh Hart with the 3-point shot here. Clutch three from Josh Hart. It's going to be 97 to 83. I'm dyslexic. 48% from the field, 35 for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia just shooting the ball bad. They are. Drummond on the inside. I mean, Josh Hart just comes in there and just immediately starts Brunson and he puts up the smirk. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Drummond? So that's the reason why Drummond don't play. How the hell did you drive? He should have dunked it on Josh Hart. Josh Hart went in there and just put the hand on the basketball and stopped Drummond from moving. That's ridiculous. That's the reason why Drummond don't play no more. He hardly gets any minutes. My shoulders are aching me right now. Drummond misses the free throw. So he's a waste, man. Look at the Philadelphia fans trying to beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Look at everybody leaving. I hate that. I hate when fans leave early. Like if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? You leave early, go ahead, leave. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people say, I got to work in the morning, man. Fuck you, bro. It's the middle of the week. Everybody got to work tomorrow, man. Get the fuck out of here. Brunson battling Khalid Martin. I mean, he's like hand checking him like crazy. I don't know how he's being allowed to do that. Khalid Martin is hand checking this dude like crazy. And he's chatting there with Brunson, but Brunson just giving him the dirty look. Shout out to the referee there. The referee looks like I gotta watch what I say sometimes. Sometimes, but you guys can read my mind. I got a dirty one. NYK Bro says OG's offense has been more on point than defense so far this season. I agree with that. But even though saying that, he's been stumbling and bumbling too, like tripping and falling on the floor a lot, losing his footing, blowing easy layups sometimes. So that comes with the package with OG. He'll have some really good defensive plays sometimes, but then he'll get beat a lot. Like the thing with OG is that you have to get him moving. If you get OG moving, he can't set his feet to play defense. But once OG is set to play defense, it's hard. He's definitely hard to get by. But Paul George does a really good job of getting OG moving, as he does come around the screen, pull up. Paul George just like threw it up there. Kyle Lowry gets the ball and somehow he drew a foul. It's a veteran right there. What the hell is going on with his hair on the top of his head? Shit looks like a sponge. Look at that shit. These guys be millionaires, man. Especially Lowry. You know how much money Lowry got in his career? Hundreds of millions of dollars in his career, man. Why does your hair look like that? Why does his hair look like that? It's crazy. Look, he has like not $1 in his pocket. I get the afro. I get the afro look, man, but you shouldn't be, your hair shouldn't be looking like you're working paycheck to paycheck. It's crazy. I used to have long hair too. My hair didn't never look like that. I'm not a millionaire. Anyway, Brunson being guarded tightly by Khalid Martin and over to Mikal, cross-court pass there to OG. OG threw it inside to Josh. OG should have just shot it. Everybody keeps trying to jam passes in there. OG was open. He should have just shot it. He tried to jam Josh Hart at the rim there, and he should have just shot the shot. Josh Hart was available for the rebound. Shoot the fucking ball. Josh Hart trying to direct traffic there, trying to get guys in the right spot. A lot of communication out there by the Knicks. 99 to 86, 3-3-6 right now left in this game. Oh yeah, yeah. What is taking so long? I never seen this before. The referee's waiting for the Knicks to finish their conversation. I just don't understand. Let's get this game going here. So the ball's in bounds here. Okay, here comes Mikhail trying to get the ball in. Gives it to Towns. He comes to get it. Towns over to Josh. Steps into it. And Philadelphia smacks it out of bounds. It will be Knicks ball still. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Yo, Tom Thibodeau's bottom teeth look like they're bleeding. It's crazy. Brunson over the Towns. Oh, give and go there. Cross court. Elbow. 3-point shot for Josh Hart. It was too short. You can see it back coming off his hands there. Khalid Martin trying to take advantage of the fast break. Crossover on OG. Drive now. McCain, another 3-point shot. Side rim, no good. Towns with glue on his fingers gets that rebound. Brunson gets it. Driving, spin, winner. Almost got it stolen by Lowry, man. Lowry is so savvy, man. So Brunson's dribbling the air out the ball. Finally gets it to the Hart. Knicks are tick. Oh my God. Beautiful pass there by Towns. Towns really could play this game. Like people were worried about that Towns couldn't pass the ball. This dude has been a maestro this year. Maybe not statistically wise, he's not killing you with the numbers, man, but that guy's been letting these passes go. On the other side, Philadelphia comes down with Paul George transition 3-point shot. So the score is 101-89, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, man. Knicks are cruising, but Philadelphia still isn't with close enough to make a run here. You go Mikhail over to OG to Josh. Josh is open. Nobody wants to shoot. Towns does. In and out. So OG missed a quality shot. Josh missed a quality shot. Here goes George trying to take a transition 3. Lowry sidestep over to McCain. McCain, gets the ball back, and now he knocks down the 3-point shot. Wow. Kind of a hot potato give and go kind of pass from Drummond to McCain, knocks down that 3. So when he had 9-point lead, that's a 3-possession game here. 3-possession game here. 2 minutes left now. We're crossing the 2-minute warning right now for the Knicks. Brunson's being guarded by Mikhail. Mikhail's hand checking the fuck out of him. Over to Towns. Towns drove all the way inside and bangs it in there. Doesn't count. Foul on the floor. But Towns don't look like he can move, man. That motherfucker can really move. I'm looking at Towns' girlfriend underneath the basket there. She has a lot of blush on. She's good looking, man. I think she has some enhancements, some physical enhancements. But she's a pretty lady. Trish says, you guys see someone posted a pic of a card on seats in the Philadelphia game, said fans who acted out subject to arrest or something. I didn't see that. I need some more information on that. Yeah, this that's true, man. NYK bro, Brunson has definitely been looking off a lot. Brunson has it percolating. So Brunson is in there. He's trying to get his own fouls. He's trying to get guys in foul trouble, that type of thing, attacking the rim and stuff. But sometimes you gotta trust his guys. But at the same time, too, like I think the team in general is like too selfish. Like I said, like I've been saying, OG's been passing up shots. Josh has been passing up shots. So guys are passing up shots. You know what I'm saying? Brunson is the only one that's not passing up shots. He's literally the only one aggressive going to the basket. So nobody else can create their own shot. And so Brunson has to be that creator. But creating and also forcing shots is another thing too. But Brunson has been cooking in this fourth quarter though. Let's check out the stats again. So Brunson has got his points up to 14. Josh Hart has 14 as well. Towns has 18 now. OG's been stuck on 20, so he has 22 now, and Bridges now has 14. So the rest of the guys have been getting on the board now and scoring the basketball. So that's good to see. So I think that's the Knicks' strength. Like in the beginning of the year, the Knicks were having problems. There's only been 10 games, but the Knicks were having problems. Not getting everybody involved. The first game, Towns barely touched the basketball. But then Towns ended up getting 40-something points the next game. So, so the Knicks made adjustments in that way. But we can't just be top heavy. The Knicks are tonight doing a good job of getting more action out of other players when we need it. So I think that's going to be the beautiful mix of how we actually win games. That we know Towns is going to get 25. Brunson's going to get 25 also. Average. But when those guys don't have it, for the moment, then other guys have got to call their own number. Or the Knicks in general have to start looking for other guys to score, not just always relying on Towns and Brunson to do everything. So that's gonna be the beautiful mix of the season, man. That's gonna be the story of the season. You know, how do we get other guys involved when our main guys don't have it going? You know, the beautiful thing is when if everybody got it going. So far, you know, with six guys in double figures almost every night, the Knicks typically have it going most nights. You know, we've been having problems defensively, so we'll see if we can fix our problems. We got excuse me, Paul George now. He had it inside to Drummond. Drummond is, I mean, there's a reason why Drummond don't play. So Drummond got the ball inside there. Josh Hart was able to jump around and get the steal there. So Tom Thibodeau is going to review this. So it's going to be reviewing the play. They try to say it was a foul or something like that. So, you know, I think that was a good review. You know, it's good that Tom Thibodeau didn't use it up until this point, but I think this is a proper chance to use the review. So we'll see how this works out. I love the intensity of Josh Hart. He's very silly off the court, you know, but on the court, he's extremely all business, man. So I really like his approach. I like Deuce McBride's approach. Very no nonsense, not a lot of chatter, not a lot of complaining, really. He just goes out there and does his job. Cameron Payne, I enjoy his energy also, man. Very focused and stuff. I like the way he plays. He only played 9 minutes, though. I would like to see him play more than 9 minutes, man. Come on, man. It's like too much. Brunson is always attacking. Karl Anthony Towns has been impressive, man. 13 rebounds again tonight, 6 assists, 19 points. After shooting bad, he started to pick up the shooting in the fourth quarter here. OG, was able to get opportunistic points the entire game that added up to 22 points. Still only got 5 rebounds, man. Like I tell you, the guy can't rebound. He's not a good rebounder. And then Mikal Bridges has also been doing this thing also. No free throws, but 13 shot attempts, 7 for 13, right up there with the mix of the rest of the players. So that's good stuff, man. Look at Drummond, man. He turns to shoot, and he easily gets the ball smacked out of his hands, man. He is something else. There's no way that Drummond should get the ball and get the ball smacked out of his hands so easily. It's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. He is ridiculous. So it looks like it's going to be Philadelphia's ball. So Tom Thibodeau's trying to figure out what is the thought process here. Is it going to be Philly's ball? Oh, it's going to be jump ball. So the refs couldn't really make a call, so they're going to make a jump call. So this guy Tom Thibodeau's bottom teeth are really, really, really red. They look like his teeth are bleeding. That's disturbing a little. So like I said, his top teeth are white, but his bottom teeth are very, very, very dark. Like almost orange. Josh Hart on the inside to Karl Anthony Towns. Nice little pivot on the inside for the layup. He gets the layup. 105-92. Looks like this game is starting to be done here. 1, 2, 3 left in the game. McCain being guarded by Bridgers. Over to Paul George being guarded by OG. Paul George is unbothered by OG. He knocks down a 3-point shot right in his face. Hand stretched out. Still knocked it down. Paul George is absolutely unbothered by OG. Josh Hart brings it across the timeline. Josh Hart still has it, gives it over to Towns. Towns stands there against Drummond. Drummond had a hand in the face. Over to Mikal, back to Josh. Over to OG, fakes it on the drive all the way to the basket. He made the shot, no foul call. OG literally lost his footing. No foul call though. 107-95. It's less than a minute. This game is over. Philadelphia is still trying to figure things out here. Caleb Martin drives to the basket. He's going to get the layup. So that makes it 97. There's a 10-point lead in 40 seconds here. Philadelphia's still fooling around. They're trying to foul Brunson. They finally do. I don't understand what's the use now. I mean, Brunson, he's going to get 2 free throws. My shoulder's hurt. He's going to get 2 free throws. That's going to make it a 12-point lead. So Philadelphia's still fighting to the end there. This guy, Embiid, hasn't been in the game in a while. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. He's an excellent basketball player. Philadelphia is going to be formidable once they get all their players back. I know that. So when Maxey comes back and when Embiid is at his peak, it's definitely going to be a much tougher matchup. I'm here for it, though. Take a look at the leading scorers there. Paul George with 29. You got Khalid Martin with 15. You got MB with 13. Only 2 for 11 though. And off the bench there, the star of the game for Philadelphia has been their rookie. Like I said, this guy McCain, he's gonna be a star one day. I think he might be a star one day. Jared McCain, I really like his confidence. Definitely like his confidence. Rookie. Is that a Taurus? He's a Taurus. So he's a stubborn motherfucker. So that's good stuff. Get the score back up there. Looks like this game is over. So 29 seconds left. Not really worth talking about. Looks like the Knicks are gonna get a shot off there to make it 111 to 99. And that's the end of the game, man. So good game by the Knicks. Handle business, man. I lost my bet today. So that's what I get from betting against the Knicks. So the Knicks definitely showed me something. But of course, like I said, Embiid is not, this is his first game of the year, so he wasn't really like ready to play. Just little tidbits, man. I thought Paul George did not give a shit about OG. I think Paul George had OG in his pocket the whole game. On the other side there, you want to say Kelly Oubre was making it hard on one side. Like I said, Jared McCain did a really good job on both sides of the ball also. But the Knicks had the knack. Everybody was playing good today. So like this is the future. Like if we can get it together, 6 guys, double figures, and playing the way that we're playing, I think this is it. Eventually we'll get this to the point where it looks much more clean, and we're going to be taking teams out. But it's still, we have an Achilles heel. We can't play against athletic teams, with a lot of guys that are around 6'7", 6'8", athleticism and defense. We can't really mess with teams like that. Teams that shoot threes too much, like a Boston or or Indiana, that type of thing. They shoot once they get into the threes, the Knicks can't really guard the three. You know what I'm saying? And there's been teams too that, like I said, with Houston, with their athleticism and their young players getting to the basket, they were just destroying us getting to the basket. So the Knicks have Achilles heels. They have weaknesses. But against a team like the Bucks, against a team like Philadelphia, the Knicks all of a sudden will look like a good team. So we just have to keep working, man. The next game that we play is against the Bulls. So I don't think the Bulls are playing tonight. I wish I could pull up a box score of the Bulls box score. Let me see if I can get something. Let me see if I can get something. I don't think I'll be able to. So I don't feel like clicking there. But Chicago, they have a lot of young players, but I don't think they have the defensive players that would destroy the Knicks usually. So I think we should be able to beat the Bulls, man. So to have 2 wins back to back is what the doctor ordered right now. So the Knicks cut their standings to 500 again. We should be able to beat the Bulls at home, so that'll be good. And then we'll talk about the next game as time goes on, man. So definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in for the Die Hard Knicks watch along. I'll definitely be back again tomorrow for the Bulls game. Should be fun. I like to watch new teams and see how things are going. And we'll talk about it tomorrow, guys, man. Thank you once again for supporting. And what else you got here? So Josh got a triple-double. I mean, I didn't even notice that. I'm looking at the stats. I didn't even notice he had a triple-double. Yep, he had 14 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds. Unbelievable. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting stats there. Like I said, OG got 6 rebounds, 24 points. Looks good, man. Yeah, it's only up from here, man. Hopefully the Knicks can keep cleaning this up and eventually get good at beating those teams that give us problems. That's going to be the telltale. Anyway, this is your boy Ebru. I'm out of here, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. And I'll catch you guys next time, man. Please enjoy the outro. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the game against the Bulls. Peace, y'all.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, you been through pain mean, at least he got some nice scars. He could smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth